Hello. It's very good that every government on Earth has declared 9 p.m. GMT plus 2 for every Sunday to be attorney hours. Very kind of them. And very kind of you to be here. Here. Hi. And indeed is the hot bot. Smart, I am not. I really wish we could have some hot pot. Yes. How are y'all doing tonight? Or this afternoon? Time zones are messy. But so is life. I had a slow day. A slow weekend, really. It's very much peak pandemic lockdown times in my corner of the earth. It's been a lot of watching anime. Well. No, I don't see the need for any further ados. The earth doesn't have corners. What do you think mountains are, Frosty? The earth is basically a gigantic malformed urchin. A space-sized one. Okay, be gone, BGM. We don't need E anymore. Because this game has a soundtrack. Do load, please. Now, how is the volume? How's the mixing? Is anything too loud? Is anything too loud? Music is a bit loud. Okay. Give me a moment. Is it better? Or is it still too loud? Okay, that's good. That's good. Then let's go. Also, here's the cool thing of the week. I finally made a custom icon for the channel readings. It's a little nut, like the one holding my braid, because I thought that would be cute. Whew. Okay, let's get ready for all the voice acting. Let's take a swig of oil. There you go. No. Ah! Rah! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai! The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood! The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see! See you in hell, full magistrate! Whoa! Ah! The warriors' swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen. But who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa! Stop waving that broom around! Ow, Nick! I didn't know you were here! Of course I'm here! What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Ah, thank you for the follow, Tome. Welcome to Mini Stream. Here's where I do funny voices for cool people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like you're a grandpa or something. Only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. This is like My Little Pony all over again. It's not just for kids. The brownies would go. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps? Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish I had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. Oh my gosh! Oh, thank you! Thank you for the gift subs. It's so nice of you. What the heck? Oh gosh. And thank you for subscribing. Okay, that's very nice of you. Oh gosh. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's gonna play a few times over now. That's my new sub alert. It's from the Skate Infinity dub, and I love it. There we go, there we go. There it is again. I want it to come up one more time so I can go on with it. Come on, come on. Hey bitches and bros and non-binary hoes! Okay, thank you so much. Now, with this beautiful, with Adam's voice in the background, let us continue. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to Right and Coal law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Yeah. A very, very big one. I am non-binary ho, thank you very much. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wrights' bedroom. They didn't even make a background for that. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Oh, you mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No! I mean, he actually did it! In real life! He skewered a villain with a samurai spear! I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick! Please, Nick. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Right and Coal Law offices. Hi, Octaco Pie. Thank you for liking. You're appreciated. If you talk, if you don't talk, if you talk way too much like me, everyone is welcome within the beautiful spectrum of talking. Maya's here, watching television. Now, for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai, Warrior of New Old Day Tokyo.
He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack. Okay. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays a villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. A samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this is a murder weapon and are investigated for and are investigating further. This has to be a joke.
No! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Yes? Right in co-law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go? Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So, I've decided this will be our first case. Oh! Thank you, for your raid. Hi everyone. You came in the right time. I've just started. I saw that you were playing Life is Strange. How did that go? I don't know how far along you are into the game. Oh, you managed to save Kate. Congratulations. It would be rather unfortunate if you hadn't managed to. No, wouldn't it have been? Illegal time travel shenanigans. Who cares? I mean, the game is already all about undoing mistakes. It's whatever. It's a nice day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, defendants like you should be burning in hell. The hotel across the way is always full these days. I guess their marketing campaign worked. It's weird the kinds of things that people will pay top dollar for. There's the bellboy, happily cleaning the room. Good to know that he is still living a happy life. Very happy for him. I hope he's able to hold that duster dutifully, despite carrying a tea set with the other hand. A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now. Reading. Couldn't be me. Visual novel player. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like I'm professional. Charlie! Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow, or she's perfecting her water torture technique. That's one way to look at it. She's just inspired by her own spirit medium training. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No! We just don't have enough information! Well, if we want information, then it's time to go to the detention. Riding so fast, coming out of left field. You may ask me to stop, but I won't yield. Fresh bars every Sunday at twitch.tv. If you're liking what you hear, then just come and see. October 16th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Oh boy, look at this! Absolute unit of this man!
What's wrong, Maya? It's him. In the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice.
Jumping to judgment real quick here, Maya. Whoa. What are you saying?
Okay, gonna try to go for the deepest voice I can for this.
Oh my gosh, another raid?
Ah! Hi there! Hi, Boki. Oops. Welcome to my stream. I am playing Ace Attorney, and we just started case 3. How was your stream? Were you using pixel art again? I would imagine as much. What did you make? People are being way too nice tonight. That's like the second raid and I got some gifts, so I was like, Thank you, everyone. Okay, this man is a big man. He probably has a very deep voice. So, let's try to do the deepest voice I can for him. Yes? Something wrong? Okay, sorry.
Something wrong?
No!
This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no! Oh, no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got a part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick!
What?
He's a good guy! I mean, he's good!
Ah yes, Maya, with her infallible sense of, with an infallible feel for people. Yep.
He didn't do it! Here's our favorite, gas station inflatable guard.
This guard monitors the visitor's room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. I mean, can't blame the guy. Looks like he could crumble even, he could even, fold me in half, and I'm made of metal. Smile for the camera.
Oh, hydrate, yes. Let's take a swig of oil. We do not want to ruin any voice modulators tonight. I almost did that earlier this week. I was doing takes for a cover. Yes, that will be probably coming sometime soon, I hope. And I almost fucked up my throat after one of the sessions. Kids, remember, if you're going to be doing voice stuff, do be careful. You don't want to be voiceless the next day. Oops.
Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seemed like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at them that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set.
Oof, why through the heart? Now, I'm not. Oh my god, I need to stop pressing that by accident, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm not organic, but that looks rather painful. I heard it's painful anyway.
They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that a steel samurai uses as a weapon.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick! How could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Wow, calling Nick a boomer to his face.
Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Odi, Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Can't break the status quo, can we? Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo-Odi Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? I mean, come on. What happened to reasonable names like San Francisco? Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning, I came to the studios at 9 a.m. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So, after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5 o'clock. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow! Nick, let's go!
I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs.
This detention center is rather chill, like, this is already the second or third time someone has just given someone else something within the interview room, or whatever you would call it. Rather chill, very relaxed. A bit unsafe, maybe. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Oh, that's such a cute old-looking computer, I love it. Looks like he could be my grandpa. Oh, thank you, Rubber VT, for your follow. Welcome to my users. Yes. I hope you enjoy the stream. We're playing Ace Attorney, doing voices, being cute. Wow! So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show! Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Hey! You there! You want in, you gotta go through me!
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today. Something horrible happened. Oh, no, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Eminem is real quiet right now. I'm sorry. Not even my processors can keep up with old Beck's bars. I'm sorry. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Youth today. There you go, everyone. The best character in the series that everyone loves. Does Maya ever not walk around in a kimono? I mean, no, she is a spirit medium. It is her family thing. It's like asking me to go around without my scarf. I'm not gonna be doing that. Too comfy. Oh, wait. We gotta examine everything first. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey! No touching! An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. No summer swimwear model? We'll see. Let's wait until summer. And then, who knows? Oh god, why does that winking never work? The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Dang, but like, the murder was like at 5 p.m. I assume it took like at least 1 hour for the press to catch wind of it. People work quick, huh? Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Is there anything else to look at here? Oh, yes! The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Ah, Obed is an old lady after my own heart. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No. You were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy! The evil magistrate! He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Now, I don't know if y'all like this voice for Old Beck, but I'm having so much fun that I don't give a shit. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Red used to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
I wonder if that event from 5 years ago is ever gonna come up again. Wait, there's someone knocking on my door? Oh, hey, Mr. Chekhov. Oh, that block point? Yeah, can you come by later? I'll give it to you then. Jokes that probably only I will ever understand or find funny. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is a killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There is nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Okay, guys, it's time to go back to good old, Powers.
Hello. How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right.
Not at all.
At worst, you're a suspect.
Alright, the press espresso. Show me your handwriting. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No! I'd never do that.
Earlier, you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
What a big baby. But the security lady says... I'm sorry.
Nah.
But the security lady says she saw you that day.
She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleepy. I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Yay! There you go. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Alright, it's back to the spotlight with us, baby. Ooh, it's time to use that present function. Fun stuff.
Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, yes. I recognize the bold, the childish scrawl. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, Paul, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece. Thank you very much.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
Whew, lady. Okay. Nothing else to be heard from this lady for now, though I think we've heard more than enough. Oh wait, that's right. Whoa, what's this? October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Whew.
Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah! It's a confused detective.
Hey, pal! You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault! I saw him sniffing tea and staring gloomily out the window. I heard he even changed his profile picture on MySpace to an edgy anime boy. Funnily enough, it was only a selfie of himself, but with black and white filter on top of it.
I lost track of that joke, sorry. What's a comedic timing?
So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Oof. You cut deep, Maya. Holy smokes. Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always a next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey! You can just go around saying pal like that? That's my endearing character trait!
I'd say he's a character, alright. I love this track.
The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind? What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kinda busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. It took that freight down with it too.
I'm a little pushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey! Good idea, pal!
Detective! Aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah.
I can almost hear the index fingers tapping together.
Hey! Us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal!
Hey, there's a camera here.
That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera. ST1-307. That must be the camera ID number.
There's a big welcome sign about the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission.
That's a bit weird. I mean, if the Steel Samurai is that popular...
Huh. You sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here.
Yeah, and what perfect timing, with the studio mascot down for the count.
Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal?
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Wait.
There you go.
Detective Gumshoe, what's on the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path?
Oh, yeah. That way's kinda dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there, anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now. No.
Oh, good evening, Seed. Welcome. We are Ace Attorney. How did I title the stream again? Cracking cases, taking notes, and transin genders.
Oh yeah, we should probably talk to Gumshoe. So, how's your investigation going, detective?
Well, it's... Hey, I can tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please.
Hi, Uptaka, I am doing okay. I'm doing okay. I am having fun doing silly voices. Though I could probably use another sip of oil. I know I haven't got a redeem, but I might as well. I've been catching up with some anime. I started several new anime this season, because if you're stuck inside home because of certain viruses, which are not even the kind of viruses that I usually have to deal with, then you might as well pick up like 10 new shows for the season.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up.
Loving the voice acting. I'm glad to hear. I feel like my performance is a bit wonkier today than usual. You can always give your 100%. It's okay. It's okay. I can be kind to myself.
About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I show her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence!
What? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I didn't know that that's how you butter people up nowadays, but sure. Let's see what you got, Gumshoe.
What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo. The photo of the two samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick! He has evidence! We're finished!
Funny. For someone with heart proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
What, someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass in place. Now's a chance to check things out. Alright! We are home free. Let's go anywhere our hearts desire, which is a whole, one extra place, I think. Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to
I apparently need a new set of teeth so I can actually pronounce words for once. Hi, good evening, Nix. Haven't seen you around here in a bit and I'm happy to see you around again. We're playing Ace Atome, the fun family game.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Ugh! She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe.
I mean, what was she gonna do? Not give evidence? I think that's obstruction of justice.
Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Just to the left from here is a gate with a camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see? Oh, good evening, Claude. Nice to see you here. We are, trying very hard not to do ACAB jokes whenever police and donuts come up. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Heather. He went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I see go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking.
I mean, I wanna see this old lady skewer a big muscled man through the chest. That'd be rather impressive.
Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
I mean, he did just die, Phoenix. What the hell are you thinking about? Oh, yes. He was great as the bearded samurai. That
too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, that camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then, it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records a time and it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Kind of wanna get a look at that computer now. But I guess I'm not gonna be able to do it under this vigilant lady's eyes, so I guess it's time to go to the employee area. October 16th, Global Studios. Employee area.
Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff! Hey, look! There's Paris' dressing room! No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
The lack of music is weird. Like, yeah, weird. Window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Sounds like a very good vending machine to me. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool team snacks or something. Popcorn at least.
Wait! Look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this!
Ladies first. Door. The door to the dressing room. It is not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. And that's a murder weapon, for crying out loud.
Ooh.
Oh, and that's smooth. Look at this beautiful two-piece background. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through here, I bet. Oh, yeah. I'm sure that'll never come up again.
Wait, Chekhov. I swear I'm gonna see you. Give me a bit. Yeah, if it's not in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right.
Huh?
Hey! I'm not a kid.
You sure about that? I would totally keep this spear. Yes, it's not that hard to clean some blood off of that. Maybe not the Marys, but those aren't tangential anyway. Wait, no, not tangential. Those are not tangible. That's the word I wanted. What's a little thing like nightmares to keep you from having a nice souvenir? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-Oldie Tokyo Castle. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
I guess I need to look back on my entries for human anatomy. I could swear I had read that you humans only had one stomach. Guess I was wrong on that. What? Alright. Can we go into the dressing room? Why, yes we can. Whew. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So, this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake.
Right.
It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside.
Doesn't seem to have much of a cleaning staff around this place.
Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. There are some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
He'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one, myself.
Now, Nick, don't be insensitive.
There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach first to eat.
How many stomachs does this girl have? Maya's a cow.
Distance behind. Blah 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 blah. Blah. Potato. Distance be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look!
An employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh! This is the weed he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. It should be fighting, yeah! Skewering, yeah! Nick, try this on!
Nope. And how can you tell the name of the show just by looking at a wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda? You're dumb, I love you. Yeah, I'm glad that my brand has been consistent. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky. Just how I like it.
I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag.
Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. Oh, those of you in the audience who already know about Ace Attorney investigations, this is a funny line retroactively. I wonder if I'm ever gonna get to Ace Attorney investigations. There's a lot of games before I get there.
Alright, we have a card key. We can now
Go to Studio 1. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened!
Alright, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. I assume they're just as good. They're not bad games, but I say I only played the first investigations because the second one never made it to the West, and I never bothered playing the French translation. But, well, they're not the same in ways of writing. Let's just say that. It's still very enjoyable, though. Especially because the main character in those games is Edgeworth. And who wouldn't want to play as Edgeworth?
everyone's favorite edgy weeb. Bye-bye. Okay, let's go. October 16th, Studio One.
What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape. It's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the Steel Samurai killed him.
And I'll prioritize Ace Attorney 4 through 6 over them then. Yes, I can at least recommend Apollo Justice. It's a bit wonky, but it's still a pretty good game all around. I never actually finished Dual Destiny, so I can't vouch for that one. But I am hoping to also get that one eventually. Maybe within the year. I am going a bit slowly for this. Actually, might as well ask, how would you guys feel about me upping to 2 streams a week for Ace Attorney? So far I've kept it at 1 stream per week, but if y'all would watch it more than once a week, I might do twice a week to speed up how quickly I get through these games. To a Spog. Okay. Interesting. Okay, there seems to be some interest. I'll mull it over. Okay, let's get back to the mystery of the death of Jack Hammer, instead of the mystery of when Cody is going to figure out how to stream consistently without burning himself out.
The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
That conversation, that very dark conversation, and then just this cheering music, that isn't a mode whiplash at all. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Wow, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Oh, she's cute. Oh my gosh. A normal cute character? I mean, I'm saying Maya isn't cute, but normal isn't quite the word I'd use for her.
Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Oh, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. What's her name, Cody? What's her name? Oh my god, what was she called? Wait, she literally just said her name. What the fuck am I going on about? Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. My little gay heart is appreciating Penny's design a lot more than it did back when I first played it as a young 10-year-old software. Also, yes, I really tend to like pennies in media, even if not all of them have a good fate. Wait, I wanna keep examining first.
The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a severe stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
Weird indeed.
I mean, sure, it could have absorbed most of it, but wouldn't it have left at least a bit of a bloodstain?
Look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. On those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look! A megaphone! A real live megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl's more trouble than I thought. Yeah, you go ahead, kid.
Just a second. Uno segundo.
Ein Moment bitte.
Okay, there we go. Look! Oh no. Alright! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen and gentledams and ladies and my good bitches, to a mainstay of Ace Attorney. Is it a ladder or is it a step ladder? Look! A ladder!
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Wow. Maya just said get woke, boomer. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Is it just the same dialogue?
Yes, for some reason it was not marked as red. Sorry. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course! That's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo.
Oh, right. Not the same thing, I guess. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio's not doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else.
The employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then, I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What did he do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about! A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that. But that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had to schedule was an actual scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that.
What if Maya spoke Portuguese for a few lines?
Oh, it's that redeem of the day. Give me a moment. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 1 minute 30.
1 minute and 30 seconds. And we're starting now.
Não, obrigada, mas isso ajuda bastante. Qualquer coisa ajuda. Vamos falar com a segurança.
Então, você sentiu que alguma pessoa, fora o pessoal de filmagem, estava no estúdio?
Sim, eu acho.
Eu acho não vai servir para um testemunho.
Nick, e quando a segurança? Se outra pessoa entrou no estúdio, ela deve ter visto essa pessoa.
Muito bem, vamos falar com a segurança. De volta para Oldback. 16 de outubro, Studios Global. Portão principal.
O quê? Você ainda está aqui?
Olha, você até parece que viu um fantasma. É, eu vi um fantasma, está na minha frente.
O quê?
Eu estou vendo essa cara suspeita que você está fazendo. Eu queria te perguntar de novo a respeito de ontem. Você veio aqui à 1 da tarde, correto? E a hora estimada da morte do Hammer foi às 2h30. Você tem certeza que Powers foi a única pessoa a estar aqui através desse...
There we go. I hope you enjoyed your doses of Mix Worldwide.
Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me?
Yeah!
Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin! Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We're just talking to the assistant in Studio One.
Her! She's not even a full-time employee! All you young'uns are like that nowadays, running your mouths like that was all tomorrow, saying this and that and the other thing. Well, when I was someone, let me tell you, then...
She went for a second there. I can't wait for Old Bag's cover of the disappearance of Hatsune Miku.
And she left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Hell yeah.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer?
Can you even do it, Felix? Aren't you too much of a boomer for all this newfangled technology?
Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Please enter the number of the security camera. Pretty sure it was,
this one. There. Enter.
What's even the need for this puzzle? Like, it wouldn't change anything if I didn't know the code for the camera. Hey! It printed out the data for that day!
Let's see what we got. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I didn't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Powers' photo added to the court record.
I'm happy you're enjoying a taco.
And good luck with your chores.
A clean apartment or a clear to-do list is very good for the soul, so good luck. Hey Nick, can we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah,
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
right. We'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said! Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
That's why I always unscrew my hands and put it inside of my pocket. For later use. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? To be continued. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Alright, let's fix the posture as well. Yeah, very good.
October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Boing.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edward, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edwards, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. There's a man! Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that worked at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff are in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again? I'm good. I think I can probably remember that.
So, the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I am a bit flustered.
Ah! Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
Seems Edward has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. It's trying to my name, so even when I was an Oldbag, it's not really shit. Ah! You call me an Oldbag, well, just probably because I have a crush on him, you see.
Objection! Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of... Sorry. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you?
You know you're tough, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
This case is clear-cut just as long as no one asks to see the photo. That's just standard Edgeworth fare. Though maybe he doesn't know about the photo either. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant, then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, give me but a second. I'll get back to it right away. Just want to do something real quick. It'll take a bit. I'll wait to do it later. Alright, let's find some holes in this old rack.
Hmm. 2 o'clock? You're sure?
Sure as spit.
Well, who's the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
Aren't you one to speak?
Lady. Now, don't get your skin all in a bunch.
I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. So, you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny. Nick, this is your chance. Yep, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Alright. Time to deal out our ace in the sleeve. Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this, exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Oldie Tokyo. Miss Oldback! Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't.
I mean, I wonder. Poor Edgeworth, you've lost a lot of composure since the last case, haven't you, my boy? True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that! I wasn't born yesterday!
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss... witness.
He's having trouble calling her old back, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
No, the old man. Of course I have proof. What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised? Okay, let me deliver that one again. Even Edgeworth is surprised?
The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, "This isn't any good as evidence, pal." He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow. Old Windback has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then.
Wow. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see his drag in his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. That does not sound correct, right? Just a moment. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I am writing real quick an update tweet to Dutch because I've been told by friends
that's a thing that helps with to get eyes on your stream, especially if people miss it the first time around. Hey. Okay. So, that is all done and good. Let's continue with the unraveling of this old lady. Wait, no, that also doesn't sound right. Strike that from the record, please.
He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear. The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again. So, he was walking strangely because he was injured.
It does look like it was dragging his foot.
See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper? That's how I knew it was Powers.
Hold it! Still, you can look at this and say it's Mr. Powers.
Objection!
Yes, but only Mr. Powers could have been dragging his leg.
He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers.
There's got to be more to this. I better keep pressing.
Oh wait, I should be reading. Ah! I'm sorry! Ah! No, I am completionist. I'm just gonna go all over to the end, all the way to the end of the testimony just so I can read that again. Well, Nick, find any glaring contradictions?
Well, she seems pretty sure there was Powers in that photo. I guess I'll just press her and see if I can shake her conviction. Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's a steel samurai. Then poor old Hannah, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So, she didn't see the run-through then?
Hold it!
Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be a steel samurai. What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt. What the fuck was her name? Honestly, knowing Powers, he would just have found it sweet.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus, the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is...
Where's this steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well... we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that is not important.
That is very important. That is very, very important.
The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Powers.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Gravity. Nice to see you around these parts. we are playing Ace Attorney. And we are trying to discover a few holes in an old lady's testimony. Because we know our client is innocent. And hi! Hi, Dandy! Thank you for the raid! So many people! Hi, everyone! As usual, because it's Sunday, I am playing more Ace Attorney. I was told there would be beans here. I am a very cute bean. I hope that counts. So, I hope you have fun. This isn't exactly a very action-packed game, but I'm certainly trying to give it my all in my voice acting. What were you playing, Dandy? Was it more on your Automata? Did you finish the game? I hope you had fun. Ended the stream a bit early, but glad I got to catch you live. Ah! And I'm glad to have you here.
And it is clear that the person in this steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor?
Hold it right there!
We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Head. We have to consider that possibility also. Then, allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else went to the studio, there would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Finish ending A. Didn't want to start more. Got the A ending, saved incorrectly, had to do the final fight again. Oh, how many endings does Nier Automata have? I'm curious now. I've never played the game myself. I've heard it has like a lot of endings, and I know like a bit about one of them, but that's about it. One for every letter of the alphabet. If there is not an ending for SZ, I'm going to be very sad. The time before. Oh, I don't need to read this again. Hold it!
What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before what?
Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And they locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
I think Dandy also got H, T, and U. Well, I think that a good sequence of endings for Dandy would be U, R, Q, and T.
Are you sure?
Objection! The witness has answered the question. Anyone going to the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny! You let him have it, edgy boy!
Edgy boy? Ah!
Old Windback sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old Windbacks have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient. Ah, Cody, you know that I speak the truth.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps?
See, it would be very inconvenient for you if we knew that another photo had been taken that day.
Objection! Hold on! Look at this photograph one more time. It always makes me laugh. Oh, sorry, I did that joke last stream and it was not funny then and it is not funny now. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, it is, Sonny. So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture? And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. Especially now that Chuck's dead. I was give this sub to you. Yes, tell me, Libera, I'm not sure if they're still lurking around here. Very kindly gifted 5 subs, and I'm very happy about that. I did not expect that. And again, very nice. Whew. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo 2. Even I know what that means. It was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says, photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for 1 photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order! Order! Listen, court, what do you mean by this, Mr. Wright?
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there's only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself. Me? Shut your mouth, whippers, never! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes. That's what it would seem to me.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Boy, help!
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are! You're a whippersnapper, too! Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Mrs. Oldback?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Boink.
I see. Your testimony, please.
We're back to this correction bullshit. Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, I'll remember throwing out 1 photo that day.
Mrs. Oldback, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
The other person.
Alright.
Hold it! Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? Huh, a fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsal from the gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Objection! Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there is a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leaked outside and, well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids. Children. Whippersnappers. Kids? So, on the photo that you raised, it was a boy. Probably second or third grade. What? Boink, boink, boink.
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai, dragging his leg. The other was a boy, who looked to be in about second or third grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him. Key murder. Now, I'm not sure that a second grader could have done this particular murder, but then again, knowing some stuff that happens later in the series, I wouldn't be surprised if someone tried to make this leap of logic. For those of y'all who have played Apollo Justice, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, case 4-3. Yeah.
A boy in second or third grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right! As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I raised the data.
Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
Wow. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Whew. Alright. Alright. Let's take a sippy, what? October 18th. Blech. Words. October 18th. 11:08 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3. Mr. Powers?
Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest.
So, who was the steel samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine it. Want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick! What are we going to do?
First, wait for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick. It's time.
Wow, Phoenix, way to prep up your client. Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
She also looks like an astronaut in that backside sprite.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Ratchet, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the suit was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Boing.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who is this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
Well, let's think. Obviously not the grade schoolboy, but theoretically could have been either Old Bag or Penny, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna risk Penny.
It was the assistant! The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai.
So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Objection!
If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright.
Remember the photo?
Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame?
He was dragging his foot.
Oh. Bad feeling time.
Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury?
Powers and poor Hannah ran at the run-through. Oh, and me. What about the assistant? Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped.
Oh shit, he actually has a good point.
Ugh!
That kind of takes the legs out from under that case.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned.
Oh no! I fucked up! Sorry.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. May we move on, Mr. Wright?
This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
Very well. Go ahead. So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder?
I forgot that she wasn't there during the run-through. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag. How? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldback. What? Whippersnapper? Boing, boing.
Order! Order!
Poor Penny. Her good name is smirched by an evil. Hey, I'm not evil. I'm morally gray at worst, okay? Don't slander me in my own chat. I'm so lovely. I was merely having a Lex of intelligence, which is unfortunately quite often for me.
This is true, old bag.
Old Bag? That's Miss Old Bag for you!
Miss
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal a She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slip into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why did she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera on the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. I think I should have said Sherlock Holmes II instead. Whatever. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? Edgeworth? Seating? What is this? Unexpected. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Give Granny a break. Nah, she didn't give Powers a break. We're not giving her a break either. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Emma? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That's it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings. I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased!
He's only a grade school, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day. Whippersnapper. I have proof.
Proof? Indeed. Now let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Whew. I assume it would be the card key because I don't think that the boy would have been able to access Studio 1 without it. Take that! Take that! The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
Urgh. The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Ratchford, please find out more about your witness. Miss Wendy... What was her name?
Something Oldbag,
Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Boing, blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait a second! I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the brasses. The Windbag wants to talk.
I remember presenting the spear and Phoenix saying that a child couldn't wield it. Huh, maybe that is also an option. I have to check later, now I'm curious. Imagine this game allowing you to pick the same, go down the same route through more than one piece of evidence? Madness.
You're so bad. What is this all about? If you omitted something from your testimony...
Actually, you must know, there's something I was told to not to talk about. Hopefully not by Edgeworth.
Not to talk about? By whom?
Oh, looks like it wasn't Edgeworth this time. Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Thank you, Phoenix, for also finding Edgeworth a bit sus after last case. Still not gonna forgive you for that, Edgeworth, even if you're pretty hot.
Well, testify.
My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So, they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if they're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldback, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. You? Shutting your trap? That's news to me. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Whew, what a turnabout! Am I right or am I... Right. Okay. Hold it!
Who are these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy.
No, I want to deliver that one again.
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of the action scene without a director? Of course!
Yes, well, I'm surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, wait, wrong voice.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked him all my questions, but...
Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and, some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
Boing.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Ms. Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends today's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. The defendant lobby of the victors, the ones with the powerful CPUs who crack cases.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really, it's nothing. How should I? Oh.
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So, now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windback?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I awakened, fell asleep with Yuna, woke up with Cody. I accept this exchange. Yes, you traded one hottie for one cutie. It's going well, although we are very much close to ending the stream. We are about to end the day's proceedings, and my voice is rather tired. So I think it's a nice cutoff point.
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off of Mr. Powers.
Poor Old Windback. I feel kinda sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right! We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
To be continued. And that, my good, very beautiful people, marks the end of yet another day in our acing, our attorneying, our justicing. And I am very thankful that you've been here with me tonight. I'm sorry that I haven't been streaming as much. It's been complicated. Yet, y'all are here, so that's very nice. Ha. I want to thank the people who rated me and also the gift subs. Very nice. I'm so flustered with your kindness. And if you'd be willing to extend that kindness a bit, let me see who's currently online. Okay, we are going to be rating Chi. She is a fellow robot VTuber, and she is lovely. So, do you give me a moment just to make sure I have the right username? And yeah, so, yeah. Once again, thank you very much, and a good evening. I will see y'all next time on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Berlin time. I'll be reading bad Star Wars fanfics with Yuna. And I hope you enjoy. I'll be bringing more of my VA game. VA game? I think it works either way. So let's do this right. And let's